Sunday, February 8th, 2015, Greater Toronto Hamilton area. That means it's time to find out what tournaments we're having between February 9th and February 15th, 2015. So let's get started. On Monday, February 9th, we have Conspiracy Comics at 844 King Street West in Hamilton, Ontario at 6:30 p.m. This is, of course, once again, the Monday. This week, the build is Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting. It's an 800-point Silver Age build. Silver Age at the Conspiracy Comics location. All Heroclix sets are legal, but no tactics, which includes relics, resources, feats, battlefield conditions, event dials, ATAs, and bystanders. Theme teams, those are regular no tactics, but in this case, he's going to be allowing, in the case of the store, bystanders and theme teams are cool. Awesome. Characters cannot make ranged combat actions or attacks. Friendly characters cannot draw a line of fire to opposing characters unless they are adjacent. So this is a 800-point close combat tournament. No characters over 150 points. And whenever a friendly character enters into a square adjacent to an opposing character, it cannot continue the rest of its movement. So that's, once again, 800 points. Silver Age, Conspiracy Comics, no tactics except for bystanders and theme. Close combat tournament. Next up, Monday, February 9th, we have Casual Clicks at Comic Book Addiction. Comic Book Addiction this is also the Monday, February 9th. And this is also at 6 p.m. in Comic Book Addiction, Whitby, 1022 Brock Street South. Hope Springs Eternal. It's a 400-point Golden Age tournament. Whenever you roll a 1 as part of an attack, you may choose to re-roll that die. Anytime you miss with an attack by 1, you may re-roll that die once. Fun teams get fellowship. So moving on to Tuesday, February 10th, at 401 Games at 518 Yonge Street, Toronto, Ontario, at 6:30 p.m. This is, again, the Tuesday, February 9th, 8th, 10th, February 10th. This is called Late Day. 300-point Modern. You must include at least one figure with future or past keywords. Look to Slosh for future. Look to Captain America's for past. They very often have past. And there are some cowboys. I believe Jonah Hex, if you happen to have one of those, does have past keyword. Yeah, that's all there is on that one. Also, there may be some news coming up for 401 Games in the near future. We got to hear about that for officially before we make an announcement, but some big things may be happening there soon. So we move on to Wednesday. I have no official announcement from the Wizards Cash on Wednesday. So we go down to Thursday. This is Thursday, February 11th. Black Knight Games. We have a 600-point Modern Age tournament with an entry fee of $5 for members, $6 for non-members. This is week 2 of the Black Knight Games League. The Black Knight Games League is running for 16 weeks. You collect points in the tournament. Points come for various things. Wins, dice rolls, a special stipulation every time, and so on and so forth. Points get you draws at the end for a series of prizes, some of which include bricks and or cases of Trinity War, as well as the case incentives. There will be gift certificates, some packs of Trinity War, and all of this is going to be done on a draw system. So just because you came in and schooled and won big time doesn't necessarily mean you're getting the big case prize. So there's that to look forward to. The entry fee for this, I believe, has gone up since it has started. I believe it's $30 entry fee. But if you are a Black Knight Stronghold member, it is 100% free entry into the league. Now, Black Knight Games has a Stronghold member, which is a yearly membership that gets you discounts in store as well as points towards later discounts. Every single one of your purchases gets you things, gets you more towards other stuff. As well, it makes you cheaper entry into tournaments such as these. So, it's again Black Knight Games on Thursday, February 12th, at 6 o'clock p.m. at 868 Mohawk Road East in Hamilton. We move into Friday. I got no official listings on Friday, but always look to Wizards Cash for Casual Fridays. Usually starts at 6:30 p.m. Lately, we've used the last couple of weeks to practice with some of our ROC or ROC teams to get ready for the local Winamap events, which we're going to talk about a little later, as well as the Windsor ROC Super Qualifier on March 7th. So we move now to Saturday, starting at 1 p.m. We once again, this is the second time, we are running a 300 point at Comic Warehouse, 300 point Yu-Gi-Oh! Battle of the Millennium Part 2. Now you're not going to be walking away with the giveaways this time. This is just a second chance to get the Blue Eyes White Dragon prize. As well, there was a little bit of a flub, and none of us got our bystander tokens from the resource. So we're hoping to have those by then too. If not, we're gonna have to talk to a distributor about that. That's once again 1 p.m. On Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, at 20 Strathern Avenue in Brampton, the Comic Warehouse. And then we move into Sunday, and Sunday we go back to Comic Book Addiction. This coming Sunday, the 15th, there will be no tournaments because of a Magic event. So Magic the Gathering, of course, is being a big game, often has big events. But don't forget, a week after Sunday is Comic Books Addiction's Win a Map tournament. We're going to actually talk about that right now. So there's major rocks happening in both, or rock tournaments, not all of them major, are happening in the Greater Toronto area. Starting on February 21st, we have at 20 Strathern Avenue, the Comic Book Warehouse at 20 Strathern Avenue, Brampton, starting at 10 a.m. now, 10 a.m. When the store opens. We are having a Win-A-Map for, as well as the Win-A-Map prize kit, as well, first place at this tournament gets free entry into the Windsor Rock Super Q. Now, myself and Amber are running this. We will not be playing or participating in this as we are judging. We're looking at a big turnout for this. Really excited to see how this goes. And it's a $5 entry as well. We're trying to run this tournament as very similar to a super qualifier or a nationals level tournament as we possibly can, so that people get a chance to experience this without a great deal of travel or without breaking the bank entry. So it's your chance to win one of the cool rock maps, to get a chance to get used to the environment. We are also running side events like they do at these tournaments in order to make everything kind of similar. So for those of you, we got a lot of people already interested. We're really excited to see the turnout on the day of. And of course, all of these tournaments run on the same rock format, which is the pre-April format of no tactics, no entity possession, no characters bigger than a peanut base. So really excited for that. As well, the day after, February 22nd, Comic Book Addiction is also running their Rock Win-A-Map event, which also has a prize entry, including a prize which includes entry into the Windsor Rock Super Q. As well, of course, we have those cool felt maps. So, and this is going to be February 22nd at 1 p.m. at 1022 Brock Street South in Whitby. So, the Comic Book Warehouse run by myself and Amber, the Married with Clicks crew. I'm personally going the next day to the Whitby Rock Win-A-Map event in order to get my chance to actually play for my entry into the Rock Super Q in Windsor. As then, on February 28th at Black Knight Games at, I don't have them committed to memory just yet, 868 Mohawk Road East in Hamilton. And this will be Saturday, February 28th. The start time is one of my events listed on my Facebook. I swear to goodness. And one of these days, I'm going to have that ready to go instead of being a flubber like I am being right now. February 28th is the Win-A-Map. That one starts at 11:30 a.m. That's Saturday, February 28th. 11 a.m. at 868 Mohawk Road East in Hamilton. This one, we have a $15 entry for Stronghold members, $20 entry for non-Stronghold members. And I forgot to mention as well, Comic Book Addiction has a $6 entry in advance. They have actually opened up a link, which I am going to put below in the description, to pre-purchase if you can't get a chance to get into the store. Like myself, I've already pre-purchased through this link in order to secure my spot. And then all of this, of course, leads to March 7th, where we have the Windsor Rock Super Qualifier at the Ambassador Golf Club, which is at a search. The Ambassador Golf Club at 1025 Sprucewood Avenue in Windsor, Ontario. We're going to put the Facebook page below in order to find out more information. There's a big document with some information, as well as information on hotels in the area to help if you're traveling, like myself and friends of ours. It's a bit of a trip for us. It's about 3.5 to 4 hours, depending on traffic. So we're all really excited to get into that. Amber's going to be judging. I'm going to be playing. And I promise you, if she tries to judge one of my rulings, I'm going to kick her away from my table. So, that's this week in the Greater Toronto Hamilton area for Heroclix. We look forward to seeing you guys at all the events that we can see you. And see you guys next week with further updates.